Good morning, and good morning, people who are here in person. Welcome to the Sunday Live Dharma. My name is Ginger. I am here today with Venerable Jooksanim, the Head Dharma Master of Won Buddhism USA, as well as Reverend Ye, the Executive Director of Won Buddhism. And this is my second visit to this temple, which is my spiritual home, where this Ilonsang, the Dharmakaya Buddha, Fourfold Grace, is enshrined, and where my spiritual mentor, Reverend Won Gong, reside, as well as many old Dharma buddies welcoming me so warmly. So I am, as always, so grateful to have this place as a spiritual home where I can always come back and rest. For those 9 years I worked at this temple, I have many fond memories of my time here. And one of them is that on Sundays, every Sunday, I stood by the Dharma hall door, greeting people, thinking of who would come today and who would those lucky people to share this Dharma and this place. And I wondered with joyful mind. And so those memories just came to my mind as I join you this Sunday morning. Let's see, what else can I share? So 3 years ago, I relocated myself at the Won Dharma Center, and that place has been my second home. And I am happy there, and I am also grateful to have now 2 spiritual homes in the States. I guess what I'm saying is I'm so happy to be with you all this morning. And please stand up and stand behind your mat for Qi Gong exercise. Loosen your hands. Very good. I like seeing your hands weaving like petals in spring breeze. Good. Wiggle your wrists. Now hands around your hips. Now wiggle your hips. Gentle and easy. Starting from small circle, getting bigger, wider. Now reverse the direction. Two, one. Hands down, bend your toes. Gentle, easy. Feel your ankle moving along. The other side. Now put your palms up. Bring your fingers inside. Remember this. To your back, to your side. Turn your palms back up front. Very good. Again. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hands down. Shoulders up. Shoulders down. Once again, shoulders up. Dangle your arm and down. Roll your shoulders front to back and back to front. Once again and back to front. Bring your arms all the way up. Stretch your body fully up, up, up. And hands down. Again, arms up. And arms down. Bring your arms front, 2 fingers together. Do you remember this? Your right arm up, left arm down. Good. Both arms to your side. Reverse the direction. Beautiful. Back to front. This is 1. Now connect the dots. 2. Wide and big. Circling. 3. 4. 5 and 6 and reverse, 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 focus. 6, 5, 4, it's okay, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Arms down. Arms down. Let's see, palms up to your chest, palms down to your sides, breathe out. Again, breathe in up, breathe out. Gently close your mouth, breathe in, breathe out. Very good, arms up, all the way up, palms up, palms up. Open the universe with our arms. Good. Palms up, all the way up. And open, open, open. Now palms up to your chest, palms out to your side, and open the universe to your side. And down. 2 more times. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Only palms out, 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 out. And breathe out. Once more, breathe in, hold your breath, feel tense, tense, and breathe out, relax. Let's see. Right, left palm, left arm, up, bounce, bounce. And right palm, 1, 2 and 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, again. 1, 2, 3. Now twice each. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Again. 1, 2. One more time. Getting easier, right? So we'll add our foot, the opposite side up. Good, balance yourself. Down, 1, 2, the other direction. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. One more time. Oops, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Now cross your arms, up, and breathe out. 2 more times. Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. I think it's time to end Qi Gong movement, and please make sure you are standing behind your mat. And let us offer 4 bows to Dharma, Kaya, Buddha, Fourfold Grace. Bring your palms together, bring them to your heart center.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, honoring the infinite source of marvelous existence. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents, ancestors, and everyone who has given me life and nurtured me. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings, embracing the truth of interconnectedness. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws, which guides us to develop justice and freedom through Dharma and universal principles. Meditation is simple and easy. Please take time to find your most comfortable position. Wiggle to release any tension you are holding. Gently rock back and forth until you feel balanced and centered. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Breathe in deeply and release your breath fully. Let your mind settle onto your lower belly. This is the home of your Tanchan, your Qi energy center. Abide in your Tanchan and focus your breath there. As your mind and body settles, gradually and gently straighten your spine. As you do, you may feel your chest and heart opening. Look straight ahead and then let your eyelids relax. Softly align your ears with your shoulders and let your shoulders melt downwards. Enjoy the sensation of your arms and hands relaxing. If your face or body begins to itch, simply let the itching pass. If your legs ache unbearably, you may change your position very slowly and quietly to honor your practice and the silent practice of those near you. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not be disturbed or play with them. When left alone, they will simply disappear. Continue to bring your awareness back to your danchan and breathe. When your mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation. As we meditate, may our ever calm, ever bright spirit be with us.
Page 4, Youngju. Prayer chant. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. I am one with the way of heaven and earth.
천지연기 아심정 만사여의 아심정 천지여와 동일체하여 천지동심정 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 천지연기 아심정 만사여의 아심도 천지여와 동일체하여 천지동심정 천지연기 아심정 만사여의 아심도 천지여와 동일체하여 천지동심정 천지연기 아심정 만사여의 아심통 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 천지여와 동일체하여 천지동심정
Prayer for world peace. Grace of heaven and earth, grace of parents, grace of fellow beings, grace of laws. O Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, may we take refuge in Dharma and be filled with compassion and wisdom. May we transform delusion into wisdom, greed into generosity, resentment into gratitude, discord into harmony, and hatred into compassion. May all nations grow and benefit mutually. May the strong help the weak, and may the weak learn and evolve according to Dharma. May all those who have died in world conflicts and disasters be delivered through all obstacles and be at rest. May there be peace throughout the world,
and may all beings enjoy tranquility and happiness, living in their original true nature. This we pray with our whole hearts.
원하옵니다. 원하옵니다. 간절히 원하옵니다. 내 손길 닿는 곳, 내 발길 머무는 곳, 내 음성 멸해지는 곳, 내 마음 향하는 곳마다 우리 모두 함께, 우리 모두 함께 성부 예수 기도하니 되어진다. I wish and pray
Sincerely and truly, where my hands touch the world, where my feet walk on the earth, where my voice echoes through the hills, and in all realms where my heart and mind reach, that we all together share a true affinity for attaining great enlightenment and for helping all living beings.
This morning, we are honored and very delighted to have Venerable Jooksanim, our head Dharma Master of Won Buddhism USA, with us. Let us listen to his insight on spring renewal and meditation, followed by a Q&A session that Reverend Won Gong will kindly translate and interpret for us.
Palms together. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 시작하는 거예요? 스프링이란 뜻이 무슨 뜻이냐 물어보시. 예.
He has a question for you. What does mean by spring? Spring. 다시 태어납니다. 새로 살아납니다.
예. 태어난다. 예. 예. 좋은 대답이시네. 스프링이라는 뜻이 솟아난다는 뜻이잖아.
Spring
돋아난다.
means soaring up,
스프링.
like a spring up, like a spring.
돋아나다. 분수가 쏟아.
Like a wellspring.
그래서 싹이 트이고.
New birth, new sprouts grows out.
꽃이 피고.
Flowers spring out.
봄에는 모든 생명력이 돋아난다고.
The spring, new life force, Qi energy force springs out.
한국에서는 그것을 봄이라고 한다.
Spring in Korean is called 봄.
봄. 그 봄이라는 것은 어원이 보다라는 뜻이다.
봄 means seeing with the eyes.
모든 것이 솟아나는 걸 쳐다보는 거라.
You get to see the new growth, new birth.
대종사님께서는 그걸 묘유라는 표현을 하시는 묘하게.
Our founding teacher used a specific term of vocabulary about that, the beauty of a spring and many other phenomena as marvelous existence.
그래서 우리가 보는 것이 대단히 중요하다.
Seeing is so beautiful and profound activity for us.
모든 것은 보는 데부터 시작합니다.
Everything begins with seeing.
깊이 잠들었다가 눈을 뜨면서 쳐다보면서 시작합니다.
When you, after deep sleep and rest, you open up your eyes and you see.
아이가 태어났을 때가 눈이 감기했다고 눈을 뜨면서부터
Baby
세상을
is
보기 시작.
born and the baby's eyes closed, but as soon as baby was delivered to this world, eyes open, baby's eyes open and see the world.
명상도 마찬가지라고. 명상.
Meditation
Yeah,
is
meditation.
exactly same way.
명상을 다른 말로 관조, 볼관자, 빛을 쫓자. 비춰서
Meditation, in
본다는
other
뜻이다.
words, expressed as deeply looking and illuminating the light within.
그래서 스프링하고 메디테이션하고는 서로 같이 통하는
So
거예요.
I thought spring is a perfect season for meditation because spring has a deep connection with the quality of meditation.
근데 우리가 볼 때 중요한 부분이 있다고.
There are some elements or aspect we want to pay attention to when we see things.
우리 눈으로 보이는 것만 본다고 우리는.
We often see what we can see with our physical eyes.
근데 수행자는 보이는 것 너머를 볼 수 있어야
Yet
돼.
true practitioners see things beyond what you can see.
새싹이 돋아나면 새싹이 왜 돋아나는가 그 너머 이치를 봐야
When
돼.
you see new sprouts growing out, the spring earth, you see the sprouts, but also you see beyond the appeared sprouts.
그렇게 바라보는 자체가 명상이라고.
That seeing beyond what you can see, that is meditation.
사람을 볼 때 우리는 보통 얼굴을 바라본다.
When we meet people, you look at people's face.
그러나 수행자는 얼굴도 보지만 그 사람의 마음을 볼 줄 알아요.
True practitioners see beyond the face.
보통 사람들은 거울을 때 자기 얼굴만 바라본다.
When you look into the mirror, we look at our face, physical face.
근데 수행자는 자기 얼굴을 바라보면서 자기 마음을 볼 줄 알아요.
True practitioners see beyond our physical appearance of our face when you look into the eye, look into the mirror.
삶은 보는 데서부터 출발한다.
Our life journey begins with the activity of seeing.
부처님께서 최초에 딱 수행의 공부법을 8가지로 말씀하셨다.
Gautama Buddha shared 8 ways to see and practice.
그것을 팔정도라고
Eightfold
그렇게 합니다.
path.
근데 그 첫 번째가 무엇이냐면 정견, 바로
The
바르게 보는 데서부터 시작합니다.
first of the eightfold begins with right view.
그냥 보는 것이 아니라 정확히 바르게 볼 줄 알아야
So
돼요.
it's not just view, just not view, right view.
그래서 수행하는 사람들은 그 묘유의 소식을 볼 줄 알아야 됩니다.
With the right view, we see the news of marvelous manifestation, marvelous existence.
그러기 위해서 우리가 명상을 하게 된다고.
Meditation supports us to see things beyond what we can see.
마음을 고요해야 하게 합니다.
Because meditation helps us to calm our minds.
보인다고.
And then when our minds are calmed, we see more than what we can see.
물이 출렁거리는 물은 밑에 안이 보이지 않는다고.
When there are waves of water, we cannot see beneath the waves.
물이 고요해지면 안이 환히 보인다고.
The turbulent wavy water calms down, then we see what's inside underneath the
그
water.
고요함을 볼 줄 알아야 된다.
Can you see the stillness underneath?
고요함을 묵묵히 바라보고.
Silently look and meditate into that still water.
명상은 다만 한 곳에 집중해서 바라보는 거지라.
Meditation is often also guiding us to look with the one-pointed mind.
어떤 것이든 한 곳에 집중하고 바라보면 그게 명상이 된다.
Whatever activity it is, you look deeply into one place,
그래서
one direction with pointed mind.
그래서 일에 집중하는 것도 명상이라.
So if you are deeply focused on your task with one pointed mind, that is meditation.
숨을 깊이 들이쉬는 것이 명상이라.
Take a deep breath, one breath with a very one pointed mind, that is meditation.
밥 먹는 것 자체가 명상이라.
Pick up your food with your spoon or fork with a one pointed mind and mindful awareness, that is meditation.
걸어가는 것 자체가 명상이라.
Every step, every walk is meditation.
일하는 자체가 명상이라.
So our work itself is meditation.
물 하나 마시는 것 자체가 명상이라.
Taking a sip of water, meditation is there.
우리 삶 자체는 마음을 집중하면 다 명상이 된다.
Every chores and aspects of our daily life, daily activities are not separate from our meditation practice.
어떤 상황에 가도 마음이 흔들리지 않는다.
If we practice this way, we cultivate strong mind power that we are not easily swayed or disturbed.
바람이 엄청나게 불어 나무 막 흔들린다고.
If wind is strong, trees' branches are really, what's the word? Moving like this. Sway. Thank you. Swaying a lot according to the amount of wind.
그런데 그 흔들리는 그 공간은 고요하다고.
흔들리는 공간이.
예, 흔들리는 그 자체의 공간은 고요한 거라고.
The wind is swaying, wind is moving, the branches are swaying because of the wind, but the space that contains the wind and swayed tree branches, the space itself is very still and constant.
그렇기 때문에 나무가 흔들린다고.
That's why tree branches are swaying. Without the constant space, tree branches are not swaying.
그 빈 공간은 무한 에너지와 무한 그 생명력을 가지고
The
있다.
still empty constant space between wind and tree branches have infinite source of potential.
우리는 그것을 고요히 바라볼 줄 알아야 됩니다.
Can you take a deep look into that space?
그래서 명상하는 사람은 고요히 자기 시간을 갖는 것이 굉장히 중요하다.
If you are a meditator, if you are deeply interested in deep meditation, please take time to deeply see and look into yourself.
그 마음으로 모든 것을 이렇게 대하게 된다고.
And you cultivate that deeply observant mind, and then you apply that deeply observant, mindful mind in every sensory condition or tasks.
우리 모두의 마음에 그런 마음을 가지고 있다.
We all have that great, that mind and potential that we can unfold the meditation every moment in our everyday.
누구나 명상을 하게 되면 마음이 편안하게 된다.
Do you experience meditation helps you to calm your mind and energy?
마음이 평안하지 않고 행복할 수는 없다.
As you are aware, without our calm mind, we cannot experience happiness.
그렇기 때문에 명상은 이 보는 데서부터 시작된다.
Again, meditation begins with seeing. seeing.
여기서 중요한 것이 있다.
네.
자, 경을 바라볼 때도 보는 데서 시작한다고. 경전.
경전.
네, 네.
When we study sutra or scripture, it begins with seeing.
글자만 바라보면 절대 안 된다.
Just don't look at the font or letters.
글자에 담긴 너머의 뜻을 바라봐야 돼.
Please deeply see beyond letters, words, and beyond lines.
사람도 아까 말했듯이 얼굴만 바라보서는 그 사람은 정확히 볼 수 없다.
If you meet somebody and just look at the person's face, you will not truly get to know the person.
그 사람 마음을 볼 줄 알아야 된다.
See that person's mind.
나 자신도 마찬가지라고. 우리 자신도.
It's applied to ourselves.
몸만 보고 살아서는 절대 안 된다.
Don't just pay attention to our physical appearance or bodily appearance.
그렇기 때문에 명상하는 사람은 자기 마음을 볼 줄 알아야 된다.
The true meditators have that great skill and skill to look into their minds.
그래서 마음의 깊은 곳을 바라보게 되면 그것을 견성이라고 한다고요.
견이 무슨 뜻이에요?
견성.
견이 무슨 뜻이죠?
성품.
볼견자인가요?
네, 볼견자.
So someone who can look into their mind really deeply, that is called 견성. 견 means seeing. 성 means true nature. Someone who can see their true nature.
사례 연구 공부의 핵심이라고 해요. 사례 연구 공부.
The nutshell of our practice of inquiry into human affairs and universal principles is 견성, seeing our true nature within.
깨달음이라고 그렇게 표현한다.
견성 is another expression for enlightenment.
그 깨달음을 얻게 되면 이제 만물을 바라볼 수 있는 안목이 생긴다고.
Once we see our true nature, we get to see clear view, to discern clearly when we deal with all different matters in the world.
정확히 바르게 볼 수 있는 그 마음이 생긴다.
That is called right view. Right view. The mind that sees things clearly and right way.
수행자에게서 그래서 최고원이 견성을 하는 거라고.
The greatest hope for practitioners is enlightenment, 견성.
그리고 나서 그 마음으로 모든 일상생활을 실행을 하는 거라고요.
And another great goal and hope for practitioners is to carry out that enlightened mind to our everyday life.
그래서 오늘 법과 명상은 아주 같이 상통하는 뜻이 있어서 그 부분에 대해서 이렇게
I
이야기합니다.
just want to remind you today that spring and meditation are deeply, deeply supported, mutually grounded one another. So I hope you will take that good advantage of the season for your meditation practice.
우리는 아침에 일어나서 잠잘 때까지 수많은 그 사물과 수많은 경계 속에서 산다고요.
Since the very first second we are waking up this morning, until the very last moment we go to bed, close our eyes, we interact with so many people and so many sensory conditions.
우리는 그 많은 것이 스쳐 지나가도 관심을 가지고 이렇게 바라보지 않으면 보이지 않는다.
No matter how many things are passing through our physical eyes, if we do not pay attention to, we actually don't see them.
근데 알고 보면 꽃이라든가 모든 만물이 나를 바라면서 나를 좀 쳐다봐도 나왔다.
But if you deeply see and look into them, for example, these flowers saying, "Hey, come, look at me."
근데 그냥 바라보기만 하지 말라고 그런다.
But just don't look at the flowers. See beyond the flowers.
나를 정맞고 정확히 나를 바라보라고 그런다.
See yourself. See your true self.
그를 다른 말씀 만물은 깨달음은 우리에게 손짓을 덜 하고 있다.
In other words, I really feel all this natural world and the human world beckon us with the news. See me and take the opportunity of your enlightenment.
소세단 대종사께서는 그것을 보고 감각, 감상을 쓰도록 하셨다.
Our founding teacher guided us that's why to practice with reflective journaling or Dharma journaling, taking any moment of discovery or impressions or aha moments from your deep seeing, you can jot down that as your journaling. That is called Dharma reflective journaling.
감각, 감상을 쓰는 것은 깨달음으로 들어가는 문이다.
Through that kind of reflective journaling, we go one step closer to the doorway of enlightenment.
예, 거기까지 하시.
The end. 감사합니다. Shall we take a moment to reflect and share our thoughts with a little conversation with our friends? Turn around. And then if anyone take away from this wonderful message, share with your friends next to you. Our streaming engineer lost. If you see anyone left comments in the live chat or questions, please share. So we have about 5 minutes for Q&A time. So please, it's your opportunity. Raise your hand and share your question. Okay, 1 second, please. Microphone. So online friends can hear your question as well.
So to set some context, thank you for your talk. I got the visualization of an arrow or a laser to be very focused when you're meditating. But in some days when I meditate, my mind's like a tornado. It's very busy, and there's a lot grabbing at my attention, and the mind can create illusions. So how do you know what's really your true nature and what to be focused on versus what is just a distraction?
명상을 하다 보면은 많은 생각들이 오고 가서 막 토네이도가 지나가는 그런 느낌이 들 때가 있는데 어떤 것이 그럴 때 분별이고 어떤 것이 나의 참 마음인지 알 수 있을까요?
명상을 할 때는 좋은 마음도 분별이고 안 좋은 마음도 분별, 생각 자체가 분별이.
When it comes to meditation practice, what are the relationship between meditation and thoughts? Good thoughts also not desirable, and unpleasant thoughts not desirable in the middle of a meditation.
마치 예를 들자면 금가루가 좋은 것이지만 눈으로 들어가면 치명적이라.
It's the one analogy we can use, like the golden powder is kind of considered as valuable, but if golden powder is sprinkled on our eyes, it can be very, very dangerous.
명상은 좋은 생각, 안 좋은 생각을 다 내려놓는 거라.
Meditation means dropping all your thoughts, which include really wonderful ideas or unwanted, difficult ideas and thoughts. All of them, just drop them during meditation.
명상을 하다 보면 안, 이, 비, 설, 시는 다 중지한 거라고.
Meditation is like kind of closing the door gently, door of your eyes, nose, mouth, ears, and mind.
그런데 이 의식 하나가 생각을 딱 떠올린다고.
But our consciousness, awareness, always loves to invite thought.
그 떠오르면 여기에 관계된 생각이 또 와서 붙는다고.
One thought invites another thought.
이 생각이 와서 또
Then
붙는다.
another thought wants to stick around. And then the thought gets thicker and better.
그래가지고 머리를 팍 흔든다.
And then it kind of shake our head and mind spinning around.
그런 때는 딱 집중을 해야 된다.
Then in the time, just focus.
이 단전에 집중.
Focus on your 단전, lower abdomen.
한편으로는 생각이 떠오르는 것이 좋을 수도 있다고.
Sometimes
좋을 수도 있다고. 좋다고.
왜요? 계속 얘기해.
왜 그러냐면 우리 이 잠재의식과 무의식 속에는 무수한 생각들이 심어져 있다고.
Some point we can also approach the thoughts arising in our mind during meditation is a good thing because in our subconsciousness bed there are so many thoughts are buried.
그런 생각이 떠오르다 사라진다고 생각하면 된다고.
And then all the buried, compressed thought on our subconsciousness bed are arising, and then during meditation, and then they arise and dissipate and kind of fly away and disappear.
평소에 잡념이 없다고 하는 사람도 눈 감고 딱 앉아 있으면 무수한 생각이 떠오른다고.
During your some activities, you don't think you have many thoughts, but once you settle in, sit down, you may notice more thoughts arise during meditation.
그런 힘없는 마음들이 그 명상을 통해서 빠져나간다고 생각하라고. 그럼
So
그건 좋은
you
거야.
can kind of think this way. When you have lots of thought during meditation, whatever compressed, buried thought in your deep, unconscious, subconscious level, they kind of loosen up. They got loosened up. Then they kind of arise, germinate, and then they kind of lose their power, and then they free themselves and disappear. and that you get to be more freer by letting those thoughts fly away or disappear.
어느 상태에 가면 마음이 고요해지.
And then after that, at some point, your mind become calmer.
근데 절대 생각이 떠오를 때 그 생각과 놀지 마라.
But here's one thing. Please be sure not to play with your thought.
그 생각이 떠오를 때 빨리 마음을 한 곳에 집중을 하라.
When thoughts arise, and that's very natural, just to bring your focus, awareness, back to your breathing or 단전 abiding focus.
그러면 잡념의 힘보다도 이 집중을 한 힘이 강해지면 잡념이 침범을 못한다.
Then the force of determined mind with your focal energy becomes stronger than your flighty thoughts. The force of your thought, hey, come play with me, that kind of force becomes weaker than your focused mind.
그 힘을 얻게 되면은 일상생활에도 어떤 안정이 올 때는 딱 집중하면 사라진다.
If you maintain and enhance that kind of a focal mind during meditation, you can also apply that in response to all myriad of sensory conditions. You are able to grounding yourself more easily.
너무나 잡념이 일어난다고 괴로워할 필요는 없다.
So don't be disturbed too much with those thoughts during meditation.
다음 집중을 내가 하지보단만
Just to be bothered that you are not able to focus on your breathing or 단전. That was a good question. Thank you, Jessica. Anyone else? Lars, anyone left any questions, comments? Everybody's quiet online. How many friends joining now? 40명이 지금 저기 생방 유튜브로 하고 찍고 있습니다. 헬로 한번 해주세요. 유튜브.
유튜버들에게?
예, 유튜브.
Good morning, everyone.
He will say good morning. Online friends. 얘기해요. Online friends.
I'm so glad to see you.
So glad to see you.
뭐 또 질문이 있으면 그래도.
Yeah, so online friends, please, you're welcome to leave your questions and comments there. Anyone else have any question? We can have one or two more questions. Pete, microphone will go to you.
When I visited the Won Dharma Center in New York about a year and a half ago, you had organized a plot of garlic to grow. What did that mean?
마늘 농사. Thank you. 인간이 자연과 이렇게 함께하는 게 굉장히 좋은 시간이라고.
It's a wonderful time for me to be in nature.
현대는 사람들이 흙을 접하지 못하고 사는 경우가 너무나 많다.
In this modern world, many people do not have a chance to get dirty with the dirt.
틈 있을 때 흙길을 걷는 것이 굉장히 좋은 거.
Walking on the dirt road is a really good way to receive the Qi energy from the earth.
우리 몸의 리듬이라고는 흙과 상통하게 돼 있다.
The rhythm of our body is very aligned with the earth.
특히 원 다르마 센터 주인은 마늘이 잘 뜬다고.
The Won Dharma Center, the land, soil is really optimal condition, has optimal condition to grow garlic plants.
엄청나게 많은 땅을 가지고 있다.
There are huge acreage of land in Won Dharma Center.
무엇을 지을까 생각하다 마늘을 생각했다.
So I contemplated for a while what kind of plant will be best, and then garlic came to my mind.
농사를 짓는 거 쉬운 것이 아니라.
Growing vegetables is not easy work.
여기서 이제 다르마 센터 가게 되면 이제 풀 베기 시작이야.
After finishing my visit in North Carolina, once I return, I start to prepare the ground.
아침에 명상이 끝나면 날마다 가서 이렇게 살펴줘야 된다.
After morning meditation, I always visit the farmland.
농사를 짓는 것이 우리 수행하고 똑같다고.
And growing, cultivating something in the farmland is exactly same way of cultivating the spirit in our practice journey.
사람이 한 번 보는 거, 두 번 보는 거 볼수록 달라진다.
If you see the plants of farm ground, the more often it makes huge changes.
잡초를 그래서 뽑아줘야 된다고 옆에.
And you pull out weeds.
우리 마음의 잡념을 뽑아.
We pull out weeds of flighty any thoughts that does not serve us.
그래서 가을이 되면 풍성한 생산성을 갖게 한다.
Then we harvest abundance in the fall.
우리가 먹는 밥, 음식 모든 것이 그런 생산성을 통해서 우리가 삶을 영위하게 된다.
All the food we take, they are coming from this, the cycle and truth of planting, cultivating, and harvesting.
그래서 알고 보면 농사라고는 모든 삶의 바탕이 된다.
So farming, I have a firm belief that farming is like a foundation of our living and daily sustenance.
그래서 원다르면서 농사도 짓고 수행도 하고 같이 영과 육을 쌍전하는 의미가 있다고.
So that is a Dharma teaching, a Dharma motto from our founding teacher. Mind, body, the wholeness of mind, body, wholeness of mind, body. Not only spiritual practice, but also the physical activity through farming or through daily activities.
또 한 가지가 있다고. 아이를 기르는 것이 수행과 똑같다고요.
Also, another the analogy or method we can use for our practice is like raising a child.
아이가 태어나면 계속 살펴봐야 된다.
When you have just a baby child, you have to constantly see and watch your child.
그 부모가 조금만 눈을 다른 데 두면 사고가 날 수가 있다.
If parents or caregivers missed for a moment, the watching the baby for a moment, there can be accident.
그러면서 성장하게 된다.
And through that constant observation and care, the little baby grows.
농사 짓는 거,
So it's the same with the farming,
아기 기르는 거,
raising a baby child,
우리가 마음을 공부하는 거,
and then cultivating and studying our mind.
똑같은 원리라.
Very same principle.
그래서 원다르멘타에서 마늘 농사하는 것이 굉장히 행복하다.
So I'm so happy to grow garlic. That's why. 감사합니다. Thank you all. Now you are all invited to have a moment of a lying down meditation. We invite Sobin's special music, and as you stretch your legs and lay down on your back, relax your whole body, and then think about this wonderful, amazing Dharma energy from Venerable Jooksanim, as well as spring Qi energy, spring and meditation, spring renewal and meditation. Relax your whole body and focus on your Tanjan, lower abdomen breathing. Imagine the enormous Qi energy from the earth arises as you breathe and relax.
무성한 가시나무 숲 같네 바람만 불면 그 메마른 가지 서로 부대끼며 울어대고 쉴 곳을 찾아 지쳐 날아오 어린 새들도 가시에 찔려 날아가고 바람만 불면 외롭고 또 괴로워 슬픈 노래를 부르던 날이 많았는데 내 속엔 내가 너무도 많아서 당신의 쉴 곳 없네 I'm asking you, are you growing thorns in your heart?
Let us wiggle our toes. Stretch our back. Slowly come back to sitting. I have my classmate right next to me. Good to see you. Good morning. Yeri, and or you can call 소교무님. Can you say 소교무님? So this is a 소교무님, and this is a 소교무님. Because we have the same last name. And in Korea, often, people use the last name in front of 교무님. 교무님 means reverend, ordained reverend in Won Buddhism. How are you doing?
Good. 오늘 종법사님과 진저교무님과 함께 교당을 방문해서 옛날을 생각해 봤습니다.
As I'm visiting this temple this weekend with Venerable Jooksanim and Reverend Jinja, I recollect years ago, long time ago, my visiting time to North Carolina.
한 20년 전
About 20 years ago.
원공교무가 노스캐롤라이나 삼각 지역에 트리플 에어리아? 트라이앵글 에어리아? 트라이앵글 에어리아에 교당을 하고 싶다고 제가 이제 뉴욕 교당에 있을 때 찾아와서 교구장님께 의견을 얘기했었죠.
About 20 years ago, I was working in New York Eastern Diocese office, and Reverend Won Gong traveled all the way to New York to and then share her vision that she wanted to start temple in the Triangle area of North Carolina.
교구장님께서 잘 생각했다 하시고 잘 찾아보라고 격려하시면서
But the Reverend at the time, she just immediately gave her blessing. That is a good idea. Searching for a good place.
그래서 원공교무가 덤이었어요, 랄리였어요 처음에? 랄리에서 그 방문도 없는 집 하나 얻어가지고 살 때
I remember visiting her first settled place in Raleigh, a very small, tiny house that does not have even proper door.
그때 방문해서 여러 군데를 돌아다니면서 이제 교당을 찾았었죠.
Yeah, I remember that visiting so many different properties and houses to search for permanent place site for the temple.
그래서 이 교당 이 자리를 만나고 난 후에 20년이 지난 오늘
Oh, so and 19 years ago, this place was found.
오늘의 이 노스캐롤라이나 교당을 살펴보니까 많은 달라진 점들이 많이 있습니다.
As I'm looking at the today's temple, North Carolina, as of today, there have been lots of changes.
새로운 법당도 생겨났고,
New Dharma Hall is here.
그리고 많은 공부하시는 분들이 모여들었고,
The more sincere practitioners have been joining the temple.
그리고 제가 늘 관심 갖고 있지만 교도님들과 이 멤버들과 같이 자력 생활을 할 수 있는 교당의 자력을 갖춘 그런 교당이 됐다는
Also, it's
사실.
amazing to watch that this temple is moving towards more self-sustainable way through temple members, donation, and caretaking work.
그런 점에서 이제 안정을 찾았고 또 거기에다가 랄리의 새로운 장소를 마련을 해서 10년째가 되었다는 사실.
Also, it's amazing that Raleigh, in the Raleigh area, there is another branch temple, and it's celebrating 10th year today.
그 모든 것들이 저에게 있어서는 감동이고,
It's my sincere joy and deep impression, and deeply touching my heart.
그 속에 교무님과 다녀가신 많은 교무님들,
And along those history and journey, I know there are many 교무님's effort
그리고 여러 교도님들의 합력,
and your support, of course.
그런 것들이 있어서 가능했다고 생각합니다.
So everything is possible together, collectively as a community.
감사하고
더 길게 얘기하세요.
끝내려고 하는데 감사하고 고마운 일이고요. 그리고 이제 명타원님, do you remember 명타원님?
Mother Reverend 명타원님, some of you may remember.
네. 명타원님께서 이제 덕전 교무님하고 우리 원공 교무님을 제일 처음에 같이 여기에 발령을
So Mother Reverend
했었잖아요.
first assigned two reverends when Reverend Won Gong was here. Reverend Kim, the very first Reverend Kim, was here with her.
네, 같이 이제 묶어서 교화를 하게 하면서 그 이후로 이제 많은 교무님들이 함께 할 때마다 늘 새로운 교당을 열면 그 교당이 그곳에서 잘 터를 잡고 또 교화하면서 교화자들도 그것을 통해서 성장할 수 있기를 늘 기원하시는 기도를 옆에서 봤습니다.
I witnessed Mother Reverend who created the initial blessing and support. 명타원님, she always continued her prayer whenever new reverends assigned here. Then she prayed for each reverend and members, so everybody grow out together with a new teamwork.
원공 교무님이 여기서 고생은 했지만,
although Reverend Won Gong worked hard through some hardships,
본인은 고생한다고 생각 안 할 수도 있어요.
I think she never thought that's a hardship.
그렇지만 20년 가까이 살면서 교당의 성장 그리고 여러분들의 그 마음을 열어주고 성장을 도와주는 역할뿐만 아니라 그 속에서 본인도 또 성장하고 본인의 공부도 많이 익어갔다고 생각하고요.
I truly believe that her heart is more opening, her practice becomes stronger by helping out many practitioners' practice journey and their spirituality.
그런 점에서 소원공 교무와 인연이 된 여러분들은 뭐 누구라도 다 마찬가지긴 하지만 소원공 교무님과 인연된 여러분들은 참 복이 많으시다 이런
So
생각을
in that
합니다.
sense, you are very lucky and blessed to have a Dharma affinity with the Won Gong.
미국에 많은 이제 한국에서 탄생한 교무님들이 많이 와 계시긴 하지만
There are many 교무님s who are born in Korea. They are working in the United States, but they are originally from Korea.
영어가 그렇게 능숙하거나 편안하지 않은 분들도 많이 계시고 저처럼
But there are many Korean 교무님s who do not speak English comfortably, like me.
그렇지만 원공 교무님은 어려서부터 영어에 많은 관심을 가지고 꿈도 영어로 꾸면서
Since her childhood, Won Gong was always interested in English. She also had a dream in English.
그러면서 준비한 교무님이기 때문에 그런 점에서 여러분들은 편안하게 서로 소통하면서 그럼에도 좀 부족한 점이 있긴 하지만 그래도 편안하게 소통하면서 공부할 수 있는 여러분들이 참 복이라는 생각을 하게 되는 겁니다.
However, although there are some limitations still in communicating deeply, however, you are so lucky and blessed to have 교무님 who communicate with you with the English language a fairly comfortable way. 네, 감사합니다. 노래 한 곡 부르시겠어요? Would you like to sing a song?
무슨 노래를
She has a beautiful singing voice.
뻥이에요.
Well, she will sing. If you come to Raleigh Temple for 10th anniversary celebration, we'll all sing and she will sing and dance.
See you afternoon.
See you after. 가만히 계셔요. Don't go. Stay here with me. She is a really beautiful 교무님, beautiful soul, beautiful spirit. I met her since we are student, and she's so constant. She never changed. Her good quality in a good sense.
감사합니다. 칭찬해 주셔서.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 가도 돼요?
네.
Thank you to all our wonderful reverends here today. What a special treat it has been. Thank you so much for a Dharma talk that was both inspiring and useful and applicable to our meditation practice. And thank you all for practicing with us today. Of course, we have a few announcements. As was mentioned before, at 4 p.m. today, we'll be celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Raleigh Temple. And so this very special celebration includes a video of the temple's 10-year journey there, music, food, a dance around the bonfire, and many delightful activities. Please come and join. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, so you won't want to miss that. And also, we'll be supporting what I think of as our sister temple. Our next Won Buddhism introduction class, Won Buddhism 101, will be held in person at the Raleigh Temple on Saturday afternoon, April the 13th. So mark your calendar. And for more information, check out our website. And to be on our community email list, if you look out there in the foyer, you'll see these gray cards. Just fill one out and drop it in the donation, and we'll put you a donation jar, and we'll put you on our email list. And as always, we appreciate your kind donations. Now let us bless one another with the morning prayer song on page 13. And today we're going to include the first verse in Korean.
거룩하신 법신불 사은이시여 은혜 속에도 하루를 맞이합니다. 오늘도 건강한 몸 맑은 마음으로 부지런히 부처님 길 닦게 하소서. Dhammakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. I begin a new day with your presence. Today full of health and with peace of mind. May I walk along the path of the Buddha. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. I begin a new day with your grace. Today gratefully and with gentle words, may I live in harmony with all those I meet. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. I begin a new day with compassion. Today making the world a more loving place. May I do all that I can for one world. In gratitude, let us bow to our friends next to us. Also bow to our friends who join us online through the Mr. Sony over there. Big waving.